I was like, hey, I saw these down here, these back here when I brought these down. I'm like, I don't think I listed those up, and I just double checked and I didn't. I'm going to be tackling the flatware today, but in my last video when I showed you the items that I had bought from other resellers, when I looked in the little envelope again for the jewelry, I found the second set of earrings. So I have two sets of pink, the red necklace, and the earrings that match the necklace. I just wanted to correct that because I didn't want Amanda thinking that, you know, I threw out that envelope and the earrings were in there. I was like, no, I found them. So I wanted to film them and put them out here. It would have been in the previous video, the one before this one, where I talked all about these. When I was doing the haul video from the Goodwill, these Lenox plates, I had mentioned about the teal colored ones and said I was going to put a clip in the video, and then I didn't put the clip in. I'm going to put it in now so you can see it. They are definitely bolos. I always like to pick up Lenox dishware. I listed up my 4 Lenox dinner plates. They are the Simply Fine Chirp Floral ones for $51 plus shipping or best offer. I have it all matched up, labeled, and in the baggies. That doesn't mean there's more to do, like all of the flat pieces, the flat handle pieces. That'll be one project. I'll take that and work on that, get those listed up. I have a bag of mixed matched pieces or just single one-offs. Kind of like this little master butter knife here. But you see that? That's the bamboo handle. I have a few more pieces of bamboo handle flatware. I might lot them up. Put them up there. I put all the Oneida together. It's different patterns, but it's easy for me to figure out, oh, these 3 or 4 go with that pattern, you know, blah, blah, blah. And so this will make it so much easier to work with. It's initially overwhelming when you have that much flatware. The one thing I kind of didn't even realize till I was like looking at all of this and thinking about that other video I did with the flatware was that total cost, I think, was like on the 5 bags was like $19.95-ish, somewhere in there. Let's say under $20. And the first set of flatware that I sold it for $35.99. So I'm already in the profit. So all of this is pure profit. I don't have to, I was going to count up the pieces and do the math and try to figure it out. And I'm like, I don't have to do that. Work harder, not smarter. No, it's the other way around. Work smarter, not harder. So I'm going to have 0 cost of goods on these items, and as I sell, I'll just tell you how much I sold them for. I am listing up those Pier 1 salad plates and bowls. The pattern is called Blueberry Spray, and I listed the plates up for $59.99 or best offer. I listed up the bowls for $69.99 or best offer. Did I mention that they're all made in England? I sold something out of this box. I bet you'll never guess what's in these bags. It's Beanie Babies. And I sold 4 of them. Got to figure out which ones are the right ones. Some of them have angel wings. Some of them don't. Some of them are just, I think they're all teddy bears though. But most of them don't have the wings. Let me find out. Let me find the ones that I sold, and then I'll tell you all about them. Before I take those Beanie Babies upstairs, I was like, hey, I saw these down here, these back here when I brought these down. I'm like, I don't think I listed those up, and I just double checked and I didn't. I washed them, dried them, and brought them straight down here. That is the first time I've done that. So I got to list these up. and then bring them back down and put them on the shelf here. But that is how you can like accidentally think that all your inventory is listed and it isn't. Let me correct my mistake. Here are the Beanie Babies. They are all like holiday ones. They're also meant to be like ornaments. They all have their little strings to hang them up. I saw where people were buying like all these ones with the holly on them and then putting them all over their trees. They had like a bunch of these. Besides this set that I sold, it was 6 sets, and I'm selling them one at a time, and if you buy more quantity, you get more of a discount. In this case, the person sent me an offer and I accepted it. My daughter got these at the bins. She only paid 51 cents just for these 4 here. But as you saw just a minute ago, I have a whole bunch in that box. So there's more than just the 6 sets of 4. There's also more sets of different quantities of them. They're all on my eBay. And I never say this enough in my videos. The links to all of my stores, eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, all of that is down in my link tree in the descriptions of all of my videos. If it's not there, it eventually gets there. Because sometimes I post a video and I forget to copy and paste from the previous video into the description of the new video. But you can always go into any of the older videos and find that link tree and then find my, various shops on all the different platforms. They are all under the name Left Lane Finds, though. That's another way to look it up if you look by seller. So anyways, she paid 51 cents for the Thai Beanie Babies, and I sold them for $12, free shipping. They don't weigh that much. I just weighed them. They're less than 7 ounces. I went ahead and listed up these salad plates and soup bowls by Oneida. I put them up for $32.99 or best offer. I'm all ready for the trick-or-treaters, and Lola is dressed up as a land shark. She is not happy about wearing a costume. I already had my coffee and my breakfast this morning, but I had a sale last night. It's in this box with all the hats. Let's see, where is it? Probably on the bottom. Uh-oh. Where is it? I know it's in here. Let me keep digging. Nope. Oh, that's a pretty hat. Let's see if it's over here. Not that one, not that one. I'm going to have to dig a bit more to find it. It was tucked down in there in that corner back there. This is a Knicks basketball hat. Getting it out of the plastic bag because I don't ship them like that. And now I'm even questioning myself, why do I even have them in plastic bags? I think I could just put them in there by themselves and maybe even stack them on top of each other, and that may be a better way to store them. Now you can see it better. It's embroidered. The Knicks still has its sticker on it. It is fitted. It says 7 5/8 fitted. That means it can't be adjusted. And it says Hardwood Classics. And it also that's XXL. Not that I would know anything about the sizes of baseball hats. I just buy ones that I think are in really good condition or anything I think I can flip online. I paid $1.99 for this one, and I sold it for $14.99 plus shipping on eBay. I have 2 more sales on eBay. Let's go get them. Can you believe it? They sold already. These ones right here, the Lennox plates. These are definitely a bolo. Beautiful floral pattern with that teal on there. So what you want to look for, try not to damage this, is where it says Simply Find Lenox and then Chirp Floral. They have different chirp patterns. This is the Chirp Floral. It's bone china. And these might be more on the modern side. I'm not sure. It says made in the USA, so they could be vintage. Because I'm not sure. I think Lenox, most of the more modern stuff, comes from China and not made in the USA. I paid $3.99 for these, and I sold them for $45 plus shipping on eBay. But let me go get my next sale. I took the lid off of my shoe bin because I sold a pair of shoes, but they are way down there in the bottom. See those tan ones? You can barely see it right there. Those are the ones I got to dig out. It's a pair of loafers. These are Michael Kors loafers. I paid $4.99 for them, and I sold them for $17.82 plus shipping on eBay. I don't always share my shipping techniques when shipping a set of dishes. This is only 4 plates, but I kind of do the same thing for all of my fragiles or breakables. I wrap the individual plates in tissue paper, and then I normally just put bubble wrap in between each plate, bottom, and then the middles, and then the top. And then what I do is wrap it one way with bubble wrap and the other way with bubble wrap. And that is how I normally do it. However, being that these plates are a little bit more expensive, I took it to the next level and I individually wrapped at least one way each plate with the bubble wrap. So there's technically like 2 layers of bubble wrap in between them. And now I'm going to, in fact, I might even put one more piece of bubble wrap here, another underneath, and then wrap it one way and then the other way. And of course, the box I'm going to put it in, I'm going to create like a nest, put it in there. I'm going to make sure to put like what I call a paper snake the whole way around the plates, and then put more cushioning on top. Okay, I found something a little bit better to put around the plates. A friend of mine gave me these really thick cushions. So I have one on the bottom, and then I have one folded in half underneath the plates. And now I'm just going to fill the rest up with paper. So I'm not going to do the little snake thing. If there's room here, I might put something. Yeah, there's a little bit of room here. I'm going to put something in there because I don't want the edge of those plates up against the edge of the box. So now it looks like that. I was able to squish some paper in there. Now I feel good about filling in the rest of the box and then sealing it up. In this case, a woman can change their mind, can't they? I put paper, and now I'm putting the pillows, and now I'm going to seal it up. So after I seal it up this side, the opening, I also come across this way, and if I thought it needed any more, I would tape it down like this on either side. I do that on the bottom as well as the top, because these boxes get tossed all around every which way, and you just don't want it coming open. I already packaged up the baseball hat, and it's downstairs. I'll show you that in a minute. Might as well continue with my shipping tutorial. So I have some of these these are called the shoe boxes by resellers. That's why I have them. Of course, I do send shoes out in poly mailers if I can, if regular boxes, if I'm going with Ground Advantage. But this one was priority mail, so I grabbed this box. I put a couple pillows on the bottom, or you can put paper. Then I wrapped up the shoes kind of like a hoagie. I'm into my hoagies right now. I wrap the one and then I put the other one next to it and continue to wrap it up, fold it up the ends and put it in there in the paper here. I put a bunch more paper down in here before I realized I could stuff it with the pillows. Putting a pillow here, and then I'm going to seal it up. And I do shake it a little bit to see how much movement is in there. There is a little bit, but this isn't a breakable, so I'm not going to worry about that little bit of movement. I'm just going to get the label printed out. And to finish out my shipping tutorial, a friend of mine next door gets all these boxes from her work. They get oodles and oodles of them, so she keeps giving them to me. They're working out perfect. I've shipped out so many items in them. Make sure you're asking your friends and neighbors or anybody you can think of that has boxes to please give you boxes. If they don't have boxes, they might have packing material. Sometimes I just go out my front porch and there'll be a bag of packing material out there for me. Just love that. You don't have to buy all new, brand new boxes. I do buy the poly mailers. I just bought some more. I love picking out the pattern on them. So anyways, the baseball hat's in this because it had a cardboard brim. If it has a plastic brim, then I send it out in a poly mailer or sometimes a box. But usually a poly mailer if it has the hard plastic in the brim of the hat. But in this case, it had to go by a box. Before I took my solds to the post office, I listed up a couple of items, starting with the Napco teapot, and believe it or not, that has an N on it. It was so hard to make out, but now I know for a fact that this is a Napco teapot. I grabbed what I call low-hanging fruit, basically easy to list, ready to go. Dug into my flatware piles, and I'm like, listing some more. I'm already starting to list up all of that flatware. I listed up a couple of spoons, the ladle, and some forks. I scheduled these out because I'm going away for the weekend, and then on Monday, my daughter and I are going to do some thrifting together. We are going down to Toledo, Ohio. You'll see that out, not the next video, but I think the one after that. So stay tuned for that. There's going to be some more thrift with us adventures. I like to schedule out listings. So this one is Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So that even when I'm busy or I'm taking a little bit of time off from doing all the reselling activities, that I still have listings going live. We always talk about all the algorithms, the mystery of the algorithms. And so long as you have something going live, or, you know, if you're away, you can always end the listing and then do sell similar, something like that. But if you don't want to constantly 7 days a week, 24 hours a day being, you know, doing the reselling activities, you can do something like this. Just schedule out a couple listings and then you have some time off. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to subscribe to a channel, any channel on YouTube. It's free.